Hey guys, Brian here at basscast.com. Got Jacob Wall with us. He's on the bubble.
I
We
am.
still have another day, and that's the best thing about Redcrest 2025. Let's talk about day number one, brother.
Yeah, so today started out really slow. That wasn't the plan. I guarantee you that was not the plan. I didn't go out there and think, today I want to start things out slow and then come on a little bit later. No, I started out on an offshore place. It's just a little hard spot in some grass. And, in practice, there were some fish there. I felt pretty good about it. I had a feeling there would be fish that stayed there. But, I think with these warming conditions we've been having, these really warm nights, I think a lot of fish are just really gung-ho to push to the bank and spawn. So I think those fish might have left me. Regardless, it was a challenge out there on that first spot. I was able to catch a couple scorables, but that was all I was able to put together in that first period. How do you normally do interviews?
What are you concentrating on today? What did you concentrate on?
Yeah, so this morning I started out offshore, jerkbait, chatterbaiting, doing that kind of stuff. I caught some fish doing that, but it just didn't feel right. It just didn't feel like the thing to be doing. So then in the second period, I made a complete adjustment. I went into a shallow area that I knew about, had a little bit cleaner water, had some vegetation in there that was growing up shallow, and those fish were spawning and also just kind of like milling around that area. And so I decided, in practice, I had gone in there and seen fish up there on beds. But when I would get near them, I would notice that they would all just back out. They would immediately get weary, start cruising around and kind of get spooky, really. And so my plan of attack was stay way far out and make real long presentations to them. And it resulted in getting a lot of bites. I mean, in the second period, I probably took 20 bites in this one little stretch. And I think boated 8 or 9 keepers in there, scoreable bass. Nothing real big, but some solid fish that boosted me up pretty fast in the standings, and that was kind of my momentum builder really for the day.
All right, so this location you found, do you think it will replenish for tomorrow?
No.
Or do you think you're going to have to go find new water?
Yeah, I mean, I may not even go up to fish it tomorrow, to be honest with you. Being a local here, I do know quite a bit about the lake. I fished some stuff today late in the day that kind of gave me some clues, and I ran around a lot today. I covered a lot of water. I ran all the way up almost to the B.B. Comer Bridge, and then ended up fishing my day down here towards Browns Creek. So, you can imagine, it's about 25 miles to get up there. So ran the boat about 50 miles today. In the obviously we had the ride around this morning, but, that's the second part of the run around was during competition hours. So if you don't have to be driving your boat, it'd be better to be keeping your line in the water, in productive areas. So tomorrow I think that's going to be my plan, is to try to keep my line in front of more fish more of the day.
Jacob, appreciate you talking to the basscast.com.
Absolutely.